Hello, I'm Dwight Hartley, owner, operator, Hartley Ranch here in Jaco, Costa Rica. This is the beginning of a series of talks I'd like to have with you about who we are, our history, and talk about our 6th generation Black Angus beef program out of Texas. Spend more time with you about understanding beef. We've been in it, as I say, all our lives, and actually started the first herd in Texas in the year 1842 and started raising Black Angus imported from Scotland in 1878. So we've been at it quite a long time, and hopefully my years in the business and my ancestors' years in the business will give you a better idea about the beef market, what breeds of cattle are preferred for eating quality, and different grades of meat, and then finally how to cut and cook, prepare meat. So today is the beginning of that conversation, and I'll begin it all with my mother's side of the family. Back in 1864, her great-great-grandfather came from Germany. He had a few head of Black Angus cows in Germany, but he came to the United States to fight for the Union in the Civil War because they were giving away property to immigrants that were willing to fight for the North in the Civil War. He did. He was wounded twice at Gettysburg, one of the great battles in our American history. From there, the war ended for him, and at the end of the war, he inherited 3,000 acres of land in Texas. And that was our original ranch, which we still hold today. In 1878, the first Black Angus cattle were imported to Victoria, Kansas, all the way from Aberdeen, Scotland. He heard about it. Of course, he had a couple of head in Germany. They were very poor. They didn't have very many. But he drove 1,200 miles in an open wagon and brought back the very first Black Angus cattle that we know of that were ever in Texas. That herd still is there today at our main ranch in Stephenville, Texas. I'm here in Costa Rica most of the time, semi-retired. My son operates the ranch there. We sell beef literally all over the world. We sell quite a bit of Wagyu and Black Angus cattle into China, Japan, the United States, Canada, and of course Central America. So about 3 years ago, after I'd come to Costa Rica, I thought that there was a need for high quality beef and a New York, if you will, style restaurant. So we built one, and we today serve Black Angus and Wagyu from our ranch. It's hormone and antibiotic free, which is very important, and in this series of discussions we'll concentrate more on that and educate you as to some of the drugs that are being used around the world for beef that affects not only their quality but possibly safety issues. And we'll be happy to talk about that. And then I will be excited to sit down and cut some meat for you, show you a particular piece it's come from, and then we'll go to the grill. But for today, wanted you to know something about our history. My grandfather brought the very first Black Angus cattle to Texas, like I said, in 1878. And then my mother's side had all the history because on her mother's side, we're also very proud of the fact that one of the fallen soldiers at the Alamo in San Antonio, Texas, that led to Texas becoming a republic was my grandfather, Colonel William Gilmore. Because of that, and because his name appears in the military muster rolls of the Alamo, which is very famous and very sacred to all native Texans, I'm proud to be a member of the Sons of the Republic of Texas, which means that I had to have a direct grandmother or grandfather as a citizen of the Republic of Texas between the years 1836 and 1845, when Texas was annexed by the United States. My sons and my grandchildren, because of the lineage, are all members of the Sons of the Republic of Texas. So we don't just talk about Texas, we are Texas. And we don't talk about beef, we are beef. We helped invent this whole Angus deal long before it became popular. And today, I believe that we're the only one that actually requires DNA testing to make sure that it's not just 51% black hide or whatever. It's actually 100% black Angus cattle stemming from the herd that my grandfather originally brought from Victoria, Kansas after they arrived from Scotland. So I hope that is a good little introduction for you to understand what we're going to be talking about. We'll do these videos probably once a week and explain more and more. And if you have any questions about anything dealing with beef cuts or beef quality or anything like that, you have the opportunity to reach out to me and I'll get back to you with an answer. Enjoy being with you.